Hey guys, what's up? How's it going? Today we're going to go over how to draw Mario. This is easy things to draw. Didn't mention that I'm Enrique. So I'm going to go over the tools that we're going to draw Mario with, and we're going to also color him. First off, a regular pencil of any kind. I'm just using to use this number 2. I'm using to use this mechanical pencil. Just a pencil for laying in lines, getting in proportions, things like that. This marker, I'm using a Copic marker, and this marker has two sides, a very like kind of brushy side and a just kind of a regular marker side. But you know, the marker is not a big deal either. I just chose to use this Copic marker. If you want to know what kind, it's an N8, but I would have used black. It's just my blacks are out of ink. And now the coloring tools I'm going to use these colors. I'm going to use. This is a Rose Art brand colored pencils, and I'm using a turquoise, a yellow, brown umber. This is a blue. I just don't know what it is. It's more like a watery blue. The back's broken off, so I can't really see what color it is. Cherry red and orange, and we'll go over those. You know, I might have to add more or take some colors out. So. But yeah, let's start out, and I'm going to do this really light. Also, I'm going to use a gum eraser. I ran out of other erasers. So, I'm starting out really light, and you might not even be able to see it. Mario, obviously, is like the mother of kind of characters from video games. You know, I guess Donkey Kong would be, but Mario's really up there. And, you know, Mario's had a gajillion different designs. I'm just going to go over kind of a bare essential Mario design. Make him waving. There's a pose that's really similar to this. It's like he's got his hand behind his back and he's waving. So we're just gonna do that one. But I'm thinking like his stomach is a round shape, his head is a much larger round shape, and then his body kind of goes down to a taper to his shoes. I want to make sure this is on camera. Yeah, it was on camera. You can barely see it right now. I guess because I'm kind of making these kind of proportional things for myself. I'm pulling his arms out here. His arm right here, he's going to be waving. And I even throw a circle for the hand, you know, which I normally don't do. And I'm just kind of scribbling around here because I know this is all going to go away in the end. All this art, this kind of drawing that I'm doing right now, it will go away. I'll try to make it a little bit darker for you to see. His nose is this big ball of a nose. I'll try to make that a little bit darker. Let me zoom in on his face. It's a circle for the nose, which is the thing most forward. Another circle for the eye. I'm thinking like circle as kind of oval, more like an egg. That egg behind there is hidden behind the nose because the nose is in front of it. He's got giant eyebrows. Well, not giant, pretty big eyebrows. And his hat is behind his eyebrows. And then he got his mustache. Everything is round. Everything is super round about Mario, you know what I mean? He's just like a cute character, and that's kind of what he, you know, even though when you think about it, it's kind of weird. It's an Italian plumber, right? That's a little weird. That we think that's cute. And then he's like a dude who just kind of fixes your toilets and stuff. Kind of round face along the sides. It does go behind the mustache, at least on that side. I put a circle shape for the ear. The ear circle shape is actually almost bigger than the eye, to be honest. It's about the same. You can kind of play with that, like which one would be bigger. Alrighty. Chin. Pull out that shape for the chin. He's got very small, like just like it's pushing out a little bit, not much. The hair sticking out from under the hat. Haven't even drawn the hat in yet. Hat has kind of a peak at the top. But remember, all these peaks are kind of rounded. Everything is rounded on him, no matter what. He doesn't really have any hard edges, hardly, except for the end of his mustache, and I guess his eyebrows, stuff like that. But nothing, you know, majorly. He has a hard shape to it. Everything is soft. See, I have a general idea of his face right now. That's general proportions. Whoops, I could have cropped out that peak. I want the peak to be toward the center of his face, so more on that side. Suspenders. Suspenders have changed a little bit. I mean, not really, honestly. Suspenders have probably been the most consistent thing. The overalls, you know. Suspenders, yeah, overalls, right? He's wearing this giant overall outfit. Suspenders would be just the strings, I think, right? The pants. Changing the arm proportions a little bit. Circle for the belly, this kind of belly circle, and then that's gonna connect though. That shape's gonna connect to the legs. Hands behind his back over there. He's gonna be waving. He still has kind of stumpy arms. That's kind of the cute proportions kind of thing. So let me talk about stuff while I'm doing this. I haven't been uploading videos as much as I have before. I've been pretty busy, but I'm about to do like another burst of you know, uploading like a lot. I'm gonna actually go over the next thing that's coming up is I'm gonna go over a lot of the bare basics again. I kind of made videos on the basics before, but I want to make new ones. I just feel like I've improved since then. Now I'd like to talk about what I've learned, even when it comes to the basics. So I did want to do that. And also I got a new light over here, so I got light from both sides, which kind of creates more shadow, but at the same time, I used to have a super hard shadow. So his shoes. Oops. Let me zoom out. Sorry about that. Before that, I didn't zoom out. But I ended up drawing his feet there off camera. I'm sorry about that. I didn't zoom out. So you can already kind of tell it's him. And what I'm going to do next is I'm going to go in with marker. And I'm going to start tracing this him out, you know. I did this one a little differently. You've seen me in the past do very... Well, let me see if I can do this. Maybe I will do this. I could take this paper and slide it underneath another paper. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that because I can see through it like a tiny bit. I don't even know if you can see it on camera. But right here in real life, I can kind of see through it. So that'll allow me to start over if I need to. And if I'm like, I messed up, I can actually start over and I still have the proportions down. So I didn't totally waste my time. So let me try that there. I'm going to start with the furthest thing close to the front of the screen. That'd be his nose. Oh, this marker's dying a little bit. I'm going to have to... All my markers are dying. Let me see. Circle for the eye over here. I can see through that. Another. Oh, that was a circle for the iris. And now the pupil. And I put like a highlight there shape. I might really have to get another marker during this. Let's see. Let me try this one. Yeah, this one might do. This is an N6. Neutral 6. I don't know, it might be a little bit too gray actually. Alright, anyways, I found another N8, so let's keep going. Iris. Should have warmed up. My hand's a little bit tight right now, so I'm pulling my strokes kind of weird. Let's go to the eyebrows. Think of the they're pointed along the edge, on both edges. They kind of remind me of apostrophes, like giant commas or something like that, or giant quotation marks split into two. But think of that shape. Think very solid and graphic, you know? By graphic, I mean very, very, like hard edges. Line on the side of his face. I'm gonna actually draw his mustache in first. His mustache is such a big part of this character, and I want to just kind of take care of that. I'm gonna fill it in right now. Almost all the black, I hardly ever, I mean sometimes you'll see me do that, but I hardly ever I'll fill the black in with pencil. I'll usually fill the black in with the marker itself, because I think it gives it a sense of weight, you know, and it kind of grounds the image, I think, when you do that. My dog is barking at me right now. I don't know if you can hear that. Probably not. And then down here, I'm gonna make the mouth pop out. It's Mario. Hopefully it doesn't look like Mario has. Nah, I gotta put that in there. I was like, Mario might look like has got false teeth or something. We'll see. I'll mess with that. It looks like he has a buck tooth, right? Forget that. I'll make that smaller. Right here, side of his cheek. And his ear. Inside of his ear, I just put like 2 little lines. See, it's not hard. People seem to freak out over the inside of the ear, but I don't get why. It's real easy. You can flub it, you know. You can just be like, all right, I'm just gonna do 2 lines. Like I just did. Connect it to the side of his face. His hair over there. Hat, the brim of his hat connects all the way to the side of his face here. And then we've got to have some hair sticking out. And then I'm going to take care of the hat. The dexterity, I can feel it getting better as I'm drawing right now. I'm like, okay, I'm getting used to it. Should have warmed up before. Watch my warm-up video if you haven't seen that. I talk a lot about the importance of warming up. Hat right there, symbol of the hat. Other ear. Now let's go. See, that part's like the hard part, I think, because he's such a focus. The focus is on him so much that on his face, you know, that I think that the body is kind of a cakewalk, in my opinion. It looks a little different without the M there, but it'll look better with the M there. Alright. Alrighty. Let me see. Circle. Suspender. Suspender. Why do you keep saying that? His overall, right? Suspender of his overall. Maybe. Top of his pants. Would you guys? I actually have a question. If you guys are watching this far, are you guys interested in watching me try to teach anime? I'm thinking about like learning it really well and trying to teach it. But if you have an interest in that, let me know. If I don't really, I don't know, because I never thought of my channel as an anime channel, and I thought maybe I'd make a section of it. But I don't know. I'm thinking about it. Only because I've been watching a lot of anime lately, so I'm like, I could do this. But I'm like, I don't know. Would it be too much of a departure? So we'll see. Pulling the marker there. Oh yeah, I forgot about his hand behind his back over here. This arm's a little thick right there, I can tell. I gotta watch out for that. On Mario's hand, and I just kind of throw his hand. I think about as one large shape. And then I kind of like try to break that down in my head. His shoes. Are we on camera here? Not quite on camera, almost. Shoes. Looks like he's wearing disco shoes. So this is what I'm gonna do next is, and you guys who've been watching my channel for a while know this. I think his left arm right here, this one, it's too small. It looks too small to me. That's a big deal to me, and it bugs me. Anywho, but he can't do anything about it. It's marker. So what I'm gonna do next, I'm gonna throw a thick outline throughout the entire contour, and you guys have seen me do that. I'm gonna actually try to change some stuff with that contour. Like I'll try to even the arms out a little bit. Triple of thickness on the outside of that. I'll pull triple of thickness on the inside of this arm to kind of make them balance out. The thing is, like, whenever you have an opportunity, try to correct it if you can, you know? Don't let things go. Even if you're like, it's a little thing, you know, like no one's gonna notice, like, do it. Just try to fix it anyway. I mean, like I said, they're like you're working with marker, right? For example, there's stuff about this I'm like, you know, I'm iffy about, but you know, you have to remember that. You know, if you can make a change, do it. You know, absolutely. It gets you in good. It gets you making good habits, basically. It's kind of the short of it. So anyways, I like the line around characters. I feel, like I said it before, I feel like it contains the shape. It just makes it look more attractive to me. And so that's what I tried to do right now. I think it does look better before I did the outline. Okay, so let's get into coloring. First thing I do is I'm going to put the... I'm going to use the cherry red, and I'm going to go right in that hat. Right into that hat. M. See, now it's starting to kind of look like Mario now, right? Anyway. And I'm gonna just like push really hard on this thing, to be honest. I'm not gonna throw any bizarre technique into it. I'm gonna push super hard on this because it's a very graphic character. I could throw some gradation, I mean, I might. I'm gonna throw maybe a little line right there along the edge, like there's a rim light. But for the most part, I'm gonna try really hard to nullify that. Let me see. Not nullify that. I'm just gonna try really hard to make it as graphic as I can. Pushing super hard. This is the, and I've talked about this. This is the only time I ever feel like a carpal tunnel coming on. Is pushing super. I'm moving it around and I'm pushing really hard on the paper. That is the only time I've ever felt that carpal tunnel syndrome. If you're an artist, you know, that's the only time I ever felt it. Because now I do digital, you know, I still draw traditionally, but I don't push. I don't use colored pencils a lot, so I don't have to push down super hard on stuff to get the effect that I want. Because of things like digital or just regular painting and things like that. So let me talk about something actually. Yesterday, today's Sunday, I believe. Yesterday I went to an artist meetup. That was pretty fun. I liked it a lot. It was a kind of an artist meetup group they have here in San Diego, and a lot of guys went. It was really fun. I really enjoyed it. And, you know, it was kind of a smaller turnout, as those things always are. You know, like 200 people RSVP'd, but in reality, like, you know, maybe 40 people showed up. You know, it was good. I enjoyed it. You know, I got to meet a few of the, like, local talents. You know, a lot of actors showed up. I guess they meant any kind of art. You know, actor. There was, I'm going to grab the brown, and I'm going to color his hair. What was I saying? A lot of actors showed up. I met a lot of actors, a lot of people that produce music. You know, kind of they're there for networking reasons. You know, you're trying to create a synergistic relationship where, you know, like let's say I draw, you know, and this guy like writes or sings, you know, and I'm gonna try to, you know, maybe we can use each other. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. Exchange. You know, what do you call it? Jobs and things like that. You know, like they do that on DeviantArt. You know, it's kind of they do that everywhere. Be synergistic. I mean, it's debatable, all right? Because I don't know their craft and they don't know mine, so we don't know who's. You know, I could do something that's super easy for me, and he could just do something that's insanely hard, and somehow I'll seem like, you know, a bad guy. I'll be like, oh man, I did that really fast, and that guy's taking forever. You know, maybe he's putting much more into it than I am. So I don't know. I'm not a big fan of that, to be honest, of synergistic relationships. I only do that with people I know very well. You know what I mean? I have a very good writer friend, and she's about to make a YouTube channel. When she does, I'll let you guys all know. It's going to be about teaching writing, and I'm excited about that. So that'll be one. Okay, for his eyes, I'm going to be using that. That's not a good. This is not. Here's the thing. I don't have a colored pencil. This is turquoise. I don't like turquoise for his eyes. So I'm going to use this marker because I just don't have this color in colored pencil right now. And this is a Sharpie. Fine point. Doesn't even say the color. Doesn't have the color anywhere on it. Hengabo? I don't know. I don't think it's a color. What the? Okay, I just pulled that off and that fell apart. So let me. I think it's a bad idea. Alright, so I'm gonna Sharpie his. Let me try this out. I'm gonna Sharpie his eyes. You're watching something very experimental. This is something I'm trying on camera spontaneously, and I don't like it. That is too dark. His eyes look like demon eyes. Ugh. Anywho, I'm gonna cover it up with this turquoise. And yeah, I think that's way too dark. But that's what it goes when you're experimenting. Dang. That's how it goes. Experimentation. So let's go to the blue of his outfit then now. I'm gonna be using this blue, which I don't know what it is. I picked it because it's kind of watery blue. You know what I mean? I don't know what. I'm assuming it's a navy blue. And I'm gonna go into his outfit again and leave a kind of strip right here toward the side, like a sliver of light. And that even though it doesn't make up a lot of sense, I feel the sliver of light, it just adds to it somehow. It adds another little small dimension that it normally wouldn't have had. I'm then throwing a little bit of gradation in the pants. I think part of that is because I feel so comfortable shading with this. And alright, just shading across here. I'm just trying to cover up all the white as much as I can, you know? And I'm not even going in any particular direction. Just trying to cover up as much of the white as I possibly can. But I am pressing hard on the edges. I'm trying to push down the edges as hard as I can. And I'm going to put some yellow for the buttons over here. Okay, and now we're gonna grab the peach color right here, colored pencil, and I'm gonna go in here onto his nose. Probably the first thing I'm gonna do, like right up in my face. And I will throw some very small gradation into that. I usually throw the darkest in the side that's about to hit the light, if that makes sense. And make it really dark where the light's about to hit, where the sliver of light is about to hit. Like right before it, not on it. And, yeah. Alrighty, for the most part. That I might even throw this, like, I might push it dark right here because to show there's like a shadow coming from the hat. You know, the brim of the hat's covering his face. Not too bad. If I look at it as a whole, I think what should be darker maybe is down here, the shoes. And I think I'll throw a little bit of, I'm gonna grab that blue I had, that kind of navy blue. Oops. Throw along the brim of his gloves. His gloves are white. But, and if you want to throw something on the floor, that's possible to kind of ground him. Oh, actually, I could even throw like a, hold on, one second, let me find, I'm gonna throw a green down there, actually. Maybe like he's standing on the grass or something. Yeah, let me do that real quick. Sharpen that. Throw like a green down here. Roll. Sometimes I'll throw a shadowy color, but sometimes I'll throw like just a setting color. Anyways, that's about it. Thanks a lot, guys. I appreciate you watching. Please, if you like the... Anyways, that's it. I appreciate you guys watching, guys. Please like the video if you did. Check out the Patreon page that I have up. And what else is going on? I think that's about it. Follow my Facebook. I'll talk to you guys later.